Hello there. Come on in, take a seat. Yes, it's lovely to meet you. It looks as if I'm going to be helping you to book your vacation today. Yes, very exciting. Perfect. So I just need to take a little bit of your details, and then we'll start looking at some packages and the exact, details and specifications that you want for your trip. Okay, so spring up. Can I get your full name and the full names of the people traveling with you? Okay, so your name. And is it just one other person, was it? Okay, that's what I thought. Perfect. Okay. Good. And can I get the date of birth for both of you? Make sure that people are over 21, depending on some of the options that we're going to be talking about today. Okay. Okay. Now, tell me about where you are wanting to go on vacation. Hawaii. Hawaii sounds lovely. Did we have a specific island that you wanted to travel to? No? Okay. We will go ahead and look at what options we have for you for the dates that you would like to be gone. Yeah, okay. And just remind me, what are those specific dates that you had in mind? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Now, we offer a variety of things. Flight, hotel, car, and other different rental options. Are you wanting to do everything together? Are you just needing a flight? Are you... Okay. Right, and you did want to fly. You weren't looking to do like sort of a cruise to Hawaii or anything. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a group deal for you then. Are you wanting like a hotel room? Are you wanting a condo, a house rental? What are you looking for? Okay, good. And are you gonna want a rental vehicle while you're there? Okay. I would recommend it. You do these days have the option of like Uber and Lyft, but if you really want to do any extended travel or exploring on the island on your own, yeah. Good. Okay. And just to make sure, are you going to be hopping islands at all? Okay, so maybe some day trips? Okay. Maybe, right, okay. But you primarily would like to stay on one island. Okay. Okay, not a problem. Let's do that. Okay. And where would you like to depart from? What city and or airport is best for you? Okay. And then let's do Okay, and then we're doing 2 adults, and you will be sharing a room. Okay, good. And then I have your departure days here. Let's see. So let's get your correct departure time here. And did you want to do direct flights? Okay. No sort of layovers or anything like that? Okay, let me just make a note of that. Okay. And you'd like to stay in the hotel for your full stay? Okay. Not a problem. Okay. So let us see here. Just bringing up some of our options. Okay. Let's see here. So, looks like one of the better options that we have right now is going to be the Grand Maui Resort. It's going to be the Waldorf Astoria Resort. Yeah, so that's going to be the personal flights, hotel plus car for your dates. Now, just to give you an idea, this resort does have a 4.5 out of 5 stars rating. Yes, and it's beautiful. Of course, yes. Full access and all. Yes, for this flight, it's economy non-stop. Because I don't think you had mentioned if you wanted first class, did you? Okay, I thought, yeah. So economy, to make note of that. But non-stop, so no layovers. But with this deal, you will get a premium car rental. Yeah, so you'll probably get a newer car with this deal here, which is nice. Also, coming along with the premium of this package deal, you will get to have like your pick of a couple different premium car options. So, you know, some people would prefer a car, other people's like SUVs. While you're in Hawaii, you might like want something like a Jeep or something like that where you can take the top off, things like that. So you will have that option with this premium deal. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Just double check the pricing real quick as I bring this up for you. Yes, this one is really beautiful. Beautiful pools and fountains everywhere, and of course you're going to be in Hawaii, so you're gonna have that gorgeous blue ocean and the sandy beaches. It's gorgeous. Oh no, I'm afraid I've never been. I just book the vacations. I don't get to go on the vacations. Okay, this deal would include a view from your room as well, so you're going to be able to see the ocean from this resort room. Yes, exactly. Okay, so looks like that is going to run for this deal, of course. We can look at some other ones. So with the Waldorf Astoria Resort, the premium package with the room, you're gonna have like kind of an open spaced room, one room for you and your guest. Yes, the economy coach non-stop flight and the premium car selection is going to run about $2,070 a person for your time there, which is about a week, right? Yeah. Okay. Now with this, specific price, it has actually been like 50% off because of this deal that we have with them. Yeah, so that's something good to keep in mind. We can of course look at some other options for you price wise and everything, but we do have like this 50% off offer for this specific deal, so we'll just keep that in mind. Okay, let's see here. Our next option would be the Regency Maui Resort and Spa. This is a 4.3 out of 5 rating, so still very good for you. This is also going to include the economy coach non-stop flight, yes, and the premium car included in the price once more. Okay. Let's check this out for you. Once more, very beautiful, just kind of like different style and location for this one. Let me just... Alright. Well, most of these resorts and hotels are going to have both restaurants and businesses included in them, and of course you can explore the island as well. But if you would prefer to just stay at the resort or the hotel itself, a lot of these already have the restaurants options for you, multiple, and shops, and shopping centers, things of that nature. So a lot of that is going to be included. Yes, of course, the restaurants would be additional fees. You'd have to pay for your meals and whatnot. Although some of these would potentially offer breakfast with room service as part of their like complimentary service and some of the package deals that we share with them. Okay. So this one, I think the difference is you're gonna have option room depending. Could have a view of the mountains instead of the ocean, but they also do have ocean view rooms as well. You kind of have that option depending. This resort does sit back a little bit further from the beach, but still beach access and whatnot. So this one is going to run $1,685 per person, so it is quite a difference between the previous one, which was over $2,000 a person. Yeah. Let's see, this one with our current price, you would be saving about $200 with our package deal. So that's something to keep in mind. And all of these details, we of course don't have to decide today. I would love to send you kind of a breakdown and comparison to your email if you like. Yeah, of course. What is your email? And is that at... Good. Okay, perfect. So that way, you and your loved one, your guest, whatnot, can kind of look over and see what you are wanting room-wise, flight-wise, placement on the island, things of that nature, okay? But I can just go ahead and send you the breakdown of each of these packages and the comparison and what kind of deals we can get for you. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. Let's see. And price range. I mean, which one is more? Are you wanting to go over $2,000 each a person? Are you wanting to stay under $2,000? What exactly would you say? Okay. Let's see what else we have. Let's see. Well, this one is a little bit lower. It is going to be 4.1 out of 5 stars, so a little bit lower, but still really good rating. And once more, this would include the economy coach, flight, the premium car selection. That's something that we kind of do with them and whatnot. And then it's the Ashton Kanalupi Shores. Now, let's go ahead and click on that for you. Right. Yeah, I would say that these ones are much closer to little like apartments and whatnot, but there are some of these images that have fantastic views, like floor to ceiling windows with ocean views, which is just spectacular. And this one is going to run $1,295 a person. So yeah, that is about, let's see, compared to the other one, it's about $400 difference from the last one that we had done. And with our package deal, you're gonna save about $100. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And there's even some gorgeous balconies that you can have on your room once you make the selection. The first step is going to be you and your guest selecting which resort or hotel you want to stay at, and then from there we can do the specific what room you want, what view you want, bed, etc., all those types of things, what exactly you want out of that. But the first stop is, of course, picking where you want to be located. Okay. Let's try and just give you an option here. Let's see. So we do have some that are like further inland, if you will. So with that, you will not get a beach or ocean view. The price will drop with that. Like for this one, it's a little hotel that is more central to the island, if you will. You're still going to get the same sort of flight and premium car, but obviously the hotel isn't. It's more of a basic standard hotel instead of the views. These ones won't have shops or restaurants in them, but the price does drop to $929 a person, so that's under $1,000 per person. Yeah, but you do have to factor in if you want those views, if you want the restaurants and the shops in the hotel, if you want those fancy rooms, etc. So that's kind of like the difference there. Let me see this one though. You do have some of the cheaper ones will have lower ratings, like for example that one goes down to a 3.5 out of 5 stars. And this is something that we can kind of go over the reviews and give you feedback from our professional standpoint if we think the reviews are valid, or because sometimes reviews can be very picky, but if someone has a really outstanding review, we definitely want to let you know that before you make that selection. So this one here could be a potential one. Let me see here. Let me just have a look. So it is smaller in size, but you're going to be closer to the beach with this. Let me just verify real quick. I do believe that one side of this hotel does have ocean and beach access, so we can make sure to get you and select one of those rooms for you. Yes, it's not quite as tall a hotel room. Yeah, some of the resorts are like several stories high, so if you get the higher stories, of course, you're going to have a spectacular view of the ocean and the island as a whole. This one will still get you an ocean view, which is fantastic. It just won't quite be such a high level. Yeah, so this one would be $1,036 per person for this. Yeah, it's definitely lower, but you're still going to have the water view. I believe this has one restaurant in it. No shopping, but some restaurant. Yes. And most of these have room tours as well. Maui Beach Hotel is that. Okay, let me just give you one more option here. Are any of these jumping out at you? Okay, a couple. Good. And we can always go back over and look at some more options if you and your guest decide that these aren't the right fit. Okay. Yeah, just to go crazy, we can go ahead and see. some of the higher end stuff, we do have some that are sold out during this time, but that's okay. Yeah. Lots of people wanting to go see Beautiful Island, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. Here's one that is going to be one of our higher ends, depending on how much you want to splurge, but you did just tell me that what exactly your price range was, and this is quite a bit higher than that. So let's see, the beach estates. You are really going to be like pretty much on the beach with this one, and the spaces, the hotels are really like little mini condos. They feel like home. You one step out and you're on the beach, the grass overlooking the ocean. It's fantastically beautiful. You also have like, you know, spas inside, all those different things that everyone loves so much. And while some of these are bigger for family trips, they do have some that are more better fit for like two people, like yourself and your guest. Yes, this does have a 4.8 out of 5-star rating, so it's very good. And you're still going to get all of the flight, the car, all of those details. This does come with some additional food access, so that would be basically their on-site restaurant and or room service that would come within this package deal. Yes, however, this is one of the higher end ones, and this is going to run about $4,700 per person. Yeah, I know you wanted to see the higher end, but that's a bit out of the price range that you told me, unless you want to dip into the savings account. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. With our package deals, you are saving about $1,000. Originally, it's about $5,000 a person. Yes. Okay, perfect. So we'll get rid of that one, because I understand. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We have about 4 that you were looking at, except the one. Let me just see real quick. Yeah, because we didn't really. You want to be able to see the beach, right? So the one that was more inland, although it is cheaper, you really do want to see the ocean. Yeah, okay. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 options. I'm going to send you those via your email, and you can go ahead and email me back, or we can set up an additional appointment together. Yes, so you and your guest can look over these details, and I'm gonna send it in kind of column-wise comparison so you can truly see what each one has compared to each other, so you get the vacation that you've been dreaming of, whether it be about the flight, the hotel, the restaurants, the shopping, the car, what it's near, what you can do on the rest of the island, things like that. Okay. Perfect. So go ahead and send you those. Now, as I said, if none of these seem like the right fit for you, we can always try a different island. We just happened to have some deals with this one, and you weren't really specific on which island you wanted to go to, but we can, of course, look at some of the other islands. As well as, once you've selected a resort, we can see if there are any sort of island passes, if you will, to move on to a different island. Sometimes the resorts kind of share different locations, so you can start on one island and move to another. If you wanted to stay like a night someplace else. Or we can even provide like the ferry and additional transport to get you to the other island for just a day trip. Perfect. But we definitely want to set up your home base first. So I'm going to need you and your guest to select one of these resorts and hotels, and then we can go from there. I know it's all very exciting. Yes, Hawaii looks absolutely gorgeous. You're very lucky. Okay, so I have those sent out. You are all set. Perfect. And you just shoot me an email back, or you can go ahead and call us here and we can figure out what our next steps are. You are doing this several months in advance, so we have plenty of time. Okay, well, it was great to meet you. I'm so glad I get to help you plan your trip. All right. I will talk to you soon. Bye now.